So, Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez, the main event. This is the fight that the entire boxing world wanted to see. So, I was definitely interested in seeing that fight and seeing how it played out. I did not pay too much attention to the trash talking that led up to the fight in the days and the weeks prior to the fight because it just didn't captivate my attention. I felt that it was a little generic. I didn't really care for the trash talk that really led up to it. A lot of it I just couldn't buy into. So, all trash talk aside, though, it did serve its purpose. It helped build up the fight, so definitely useful. It just didn't seem realistic to me, so I didn't really follow up with whatever beef there was. I don't even know what the issue is, if they even had an issue with each other. I don't know what the drama was about between them because I really just didn't tune into that. But being that they're both skilled fighters, elite fighters in their weight classes, I definitely wanted to see the fight. Um, as far as just the performance, man, dominant performance by David Benavidez for sure. Um, that left hook was crazy successful. I'm sorry, the left jab. His left jab was crazy successful. I feel like he found that left jab found its home easily a lot of times in that fight from David Benavidez to Plant. Also, Benavidez, that right hook, vicious. He was catching him with some mean right hooks. So he did a lot of damage. He did a lot of work, and he found a lot of success with a lot of his shots. Um, it was definitely a good fight. I think even at the beginning, before the match even started, they were both in great shape. Caleb Plant was cut. He's pretty shredded for that fight. David Benavidez, he was in tip-top shape, great conditioning. He looked really good. I was concerned about him the day before the fight because he did look a little weight drained to me on the weigh-ins. But even though he did look weight drained, I knew that he would just his determination alone. I knew that he would still be super super dangerous and be a huge threat in this fight. But on the actual night of the fight, he came into the ring looking spectacular. No concerns of weight drain or anything like that. He looked real solid, real sharp. He was pretty fast. He had great stamina. He lasted, throughout the entire fight. So, yeah, it was good stuff. Um, Definitely impressed with Benavidez. I expected him to do what he did. I know he wanted to get a knockdown. No knockdown happened or no knockout happened, and that is credit to Caleb Plant. He's not a pushover. He's not just somebody that you can't take seriously. He's somebody that you have to give him his respect. So he's not somebody you can just go in there and knock out. It's Caleb Plant. So that's just credit to Plant. Um, yeah, great fight though. Caleb Plant, he held a lot. I personally don't blame him with some of those right hooks and some of those big shots. But you got to do what you got to do. I understand, Plant. I know where you were coming from, right? So I don't blame you, bro. But yeah, man, definitely a great fight. Um, Benavidez, it only goes up from here. So got a bright future ahead. Got some good options coming up. The two that I'm most interested in to match up against Benavidez is going to be Canelo Alvarez and Jermell Charlo. So let's see how it goes. But good stuff, man. Caleb Plant showed that he's a warrior. He showed that he has fighting spirit. He stuck it out, even though he took a lot of damage. It didn't break him. He didn't let it break him. He kept going. And Benavidez, he showed what he's made of. He showed what he's capable. He showed great potential, great capabilities, and we know he's going to go back to the gym and correct whatever mistakes or correct any weaknesses in his game. And yeah, I'm excited to see how he looks against the Charlo or against the Canelo once he makes even more improvements to an already dominant fight game that he has. So let's see what's next for him. Congratulations to Benavidez. Shout outs to Plant. Y'all put on a great performance. Everybody who paid definitely got their money's worth. I think that Benavidez is definitely star worthy. So I know that was his first pay-per-view fight. And yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of good stuff to come, and he's going to get a lot of respect as a pay-per-view fighter. So, and can't wait to hear about the the earnings, the fight purse winnings, all that stuff, the tickets and pay-per-view buys and stuff like that. I think Benavidez is going to be pretty solid moving forward. He's going to be one of the top earners, one of the cash cows of boxing. So congrats again.